good. Perfect. So we're gonna be starting with the 3 Mohanji Gayatris, 3 times. Okay. Let us close our eyes for a brief second. Hands in Chin Mudra. Take a deep breath from the nose. Try and reach your diaphragms if you can. We're going to inhale a few more times. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Relax within your sitting position, straight spine, and we're starting the Mohanji Gayatri 3 times. Om Vasvaha. Om Para Brahmane Vinmahe Shiva Tattvaya Dhimahi Tanno Mohanam Prachodaya. Om Para Brahmane Vinmahe Shiva Tattvaya Dhimahi Tanno Mohanam Prachodaya. Om Para Brahmane Vinmahe Shiva Tattvaya Dhimahi Tanno Mohanam Prachodaya. I'm gonna start the 5-speed breathing now, starting by the slowest speed all the way till the fastest one. So as I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, you use your nose to inhale and exhale all the time. So we inhale and exhale through the nose only, and you just follow my count. So as I say 1, 2, 3, you inhale. As I say 1, 2, you exhale. Remember to always breathe through the belly all the time. Try not to raise your shoulders, and just follow my guidance and my counting. And we're starting with the slowest speed. So let's go. As I say 1, 2, 3, you inhale through the nose, you blow the belly. As I say 1, 2, you exhale through the nose. You just let the belly breathe normally. So 1, 2, 3, the belly grows. 1, 2, the belly grows in. The belly goes inside. Let's start the slowest speed. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. First speed is over. Let's go to the second speed. A little faster. We inhale through the nose and we exhale through the nose all the time. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. We're gonna do the third speed now, a little faster. Get ready. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And let's go to the fourth speed. This is going to be fast. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, to the fastest we can. We don't count, we just pant, we breathe as fast as we can through the nose all the time. Let's go.
With your spine straight, eyes closed, hands on knees or thighs. Relax your body. Observe your breath. Feel your inhalation and your exhalation. As you breathe in, feel the prana, the life force, entering your body and reaching each and every cell of your body. Feel your entire body and relax. Feel your toes, your feet, your ankles. Relax them. Feel your calf muscles, your knees, your thighs. Relax them. Feel your hips, your lower back, your lower abdomen. Relax them. Feel your middle back, your abdomen, your upper back, your ribs and your chest. Relax them. Feel your entire spine. Feel your shoulder blades, your shoulder joints and your neck. Relax them. Feel your upper arms, your elbows, lower arms, wrists, palms, the back of your palms and your fingers. Relax them. Feel your chin, your jaws, your mouth, your tongue and your lips, and relax them. Feel your cheeks, your nose, your eyes and your eyebrows, and your ears, and relax them. Feel your forehead, the top of your head. Feel your entire face and relax your whole facial area. Observe your breath again. Just be aware of the flow of prana. Now inhale deeply while expanding the abdomen like a balloon, filling your breath and the prana deeply. Exhale slowly while contracting your abdomen. Do not rush. Keep breathing slowly and deeply throughout this meditation. Now chant along with the Mohanji Gayatri mantra slowly, or just listen to it. Feel the vibrations. Om Para Brahmane Vidmahe Shiva Tattvaya Dhimahi Tanno Mohana Prachodayat. Om Parabrahmane Vidmahe Shiva Tattvaya Dhimahi Tanno Mohana Prachodayat. Om Parabrahmane Vidmahe Shiva Tattvaya Dhimahi Tanno Mohana Prachodayat. Feel the vibrations of this mantra. Feel that you are connecting to Mohanji's consciousness. Now, bring your attention to your heart center. Visualize or feel your heart center as a beautiful, serene place filled with bright, colorful, warm sunshine, with a soothing breeze, sweet fragrance, and calming sound of flowing water all around, birds chirping, beautiful animals grazing happily. You can see a flowing river with crystal clear blue water. On the bank of it, you see a huge Audumber fig tree. Beneath it is a huge stone with a flat platform. You can now visualize Mohanji sitting on the stone platform with his right leg bent over the left knee, his hands raised in a blessing position, a heart-melting smile on his face, and the warmth of love in his eyes. You are seeing Mohanji just as you are meeting him physically right in front of you. He is looking at you with compassion, so full of love. You look at his feet. They look so soft, so beautiful. You look at his hands, raised to bless you. You feel the flow of energy coming out of his palms to you. You bow down in front of him, touching your forehead, the third eye, to the big toe of his left foot. There is an instant feeling of powerful energy entering you. Raise your head after some time and look at his face. Bring your hands to your chest and join the palms together. Looking straight into Mohanji's eyes, you are opening up completely. No boundaries, no separation. Without speaking a single word, your expression, your love and devotion are reaching him. You feel his hand on your head, the ultimate assurance of blessing and grace. Close your eyes to observe this love, the energy that is flowing from Mohanji to you. At this moment, you rise beyond your physical sensations, memories, and thoughts. Just feel your oneness with the consciousness that you recognize as Mohanji in this physical form. You feel yourself in a dimension where you realize your eternal oneness with Mohanji. Mohanji is not separate from you. Mohanji is not outside of you. Mohanji is not this physical body. In this state of oneness, you realize your connection through many different forms, in many different yugas or eras. If any visions are flowing at this point, just witness them. Maybe scenes of being around Mohanji in Vrindavan or Mathura, or with him in Ayodhya or in the Chitrakoot forests, or on the shores of Lanka, or among the snow-capped mountain of Kailash. Just witness any vision that comes up in whatever form. Maybe you get visions of masters like Jesus, Mahavtar Babaji, Sai Baba, or any other deity. Just feel the eternal connection with pure consciousness that's always been there. Witness this. Feel this. Simply witness. even if there are no visions coming up, and even if you feel that there are never was any connection, still know that the ultimate connection is within the eternal oneness of consciousness. There is a purpose to you being connected with Mohanji in this life. Whether you have been connected to Mohanji for many years, or if you have only just discovered him, in whatever way you are presently connected to Mohanji, know that the truth of your connection is timeless, formless, and beyond all dimensions. Mohanji are one. Feel Mohanji as the purest form as you are feeling Mohanji and realizing the truth of your connection with him. Feel how light you feel, almost levitating. You are breathing slowly and deeply, but you don't feel your breath or body. You realize that you are touching and being with Mohanji in a different dimension where there is no duality, where there is no pain or suffering, no selfishness, no possessiveness, no fear, no insecurity, no guilt, no regret. You now have the constant experience of Mohanji's energy flowing through you as his hand is still on top of your head. Like Mother Yashoda saw the entire universe in the opened mouth of little Krishna. Like Arjuna saw Krishna as the universal appearance of existence, the Vishwaroop. You are seeing Mohanji in this state of expansion. You are experiencing what you cannot see with your open eyes. You are recognizing what no words can explain. You are seeing the truth called Mohanji. That truth is you. The truth is oneness. The truth is love. You are now looking at Mohanji's face again. His eyes with so much compassion and love for you. Your eyes are sparkling with a vision of the truth that you just saw. Mohanji is smiling lovingly at you. Your tears are flowing, but you are smiling too. You have the recognition now. You bow down once again at Mohanji's feet with deep gratitude for showing you the truth. You rise up and hug Mohanji, feeling his heartbeat, feeling his breath, feeling his fragrance. You know that you have reached home. You have arrived. In this state, you are complete. You are free. You are complete. You are free. Stay there in that ultimate state. Maintain that love, complete surrender, total emptiness.
We have no sound.
The reality of this connection with Mohanji, realizing the ultimate protection that you have on all levels. Make this affirmation and say it out loud. Being deeply connected to Mohanji, I am fully covered in divine, bright white light inside and outside. Only the energies that are positive and benevolent may stay with me. All the other energies are reflected back to their original sources. Slowly bring your attention back to your breath. Deep inhalation and slow exhalation. Feel your fingers. Move them slowly. Bring your hands to your chest and join the palms together. Express your love and gratitude to Mohanji for the experience during this meditation. You can chant along with this mantra or listen to it and feel the feeling of every word and the deep devotion that you have. Tvameva mata cha pita tvameva Tvameva bandhuscha sakha tvameva Tvameva vidya dravinam tvameva mama deva deva. You are my mother and my father. You are my family and my friend. You are my knowledge and my wealth. You, Mohanji, are my supreme divine. Now, repeat to yourself the following affirmation, especially given by Mohanji. I will always help the helpless beings around me, especially the children and the old people. I will always be as loving as Mohanji towards everyone. I will respect all beings and never hurt or harm anyone. I will share whatever I have in abundance with all those who don't have or who have little. I will live a life of compassion, kindness, and pure love. Now, rub your palms together. Feel the warm energy. Place your palms on your eyes and give this warmth to your eyes. Move your palms over your face, your head, and over your entire body. This warmth. The beautiful smile. Jai.
Welcome back, everyone. If you want to maintain this energy for yourselves, you don't have to speak. You don't have to open your eyes. If you want to share something, please feel free to unmute yourselves and share some of your experiences. I'm really sorry for the glitches that were happening. I don't know why. Suddenly just got disconnected. But with the grace of Mohanji, I managed to finish the meditation with the shared sound. So I'm very thankful for your patience. I hope that you enjoyed this session. Jai Mohanji, Mary Rose. Jai Mohanji. Please don't shy away of sharing anything. If you had any experiences, thank you, Kim. Please speak up for yourselves. If you don't, if you want to stay in the energy, by all means, please do. Thank you, Yashika. Thank you. Jai Mohanji. Thank you. Jai Mohanji. Thank you very much. Thank you, Sandra. Lots of love. Thank you, Sandra. So beautiful to see all of you here. Gives a very big smile on my face and a huge heart. Yes. Yes, please speak.
Hi.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Dhanalakshmi Sridhar from Mohanji, UK. Um, First of all, I want to say thank you to all the Mohanji angels globally, Mohanji and to the Divine, for giving us this meditation. If I have to speak about Mohanji and my connection with him, that's really a lot. And, it'll take really long time. But particularly on this um, meditation, on the first day, I I can only do it on a sitting position. From second day onwards, I start off as sitting position. Then immediately I'm like put into a sleep lying position. I'm my sacred space here. I've got treatment bait. I'm with my closed eyes. I'm on my treatment bait after that. Um, and today what I did was I know this is what is going to happen. So I just came and sat on my treatment bait and then I went into the lying position. I myself, I've got lots of uh, things going on in my life and my family. And I myself, I've got a lot of healing required. I'm waiting for, I don't know, my doctors have said I may need an operation. I've got my child here who has done operation on the 3rd of July. He has had 3 operations done on him on the same day. I'm actually going through a lot. And I know Monj is here with me. And, I start off the meditation and then don't know what happens. I just go somewhere and towards the end only I can hear his voice. I've never stayed awake to hear the words, you know. And then what's happening now is in between now he's giving me the awareness to come back to hear the voice, and I actually feel like I'm on the ocean, like like how to say, levitating, going up down, and the energy is like so high, and I'm feeling very nauseous after that. I'm still very high with the meditation, and and if I share with you, we also started Guru Parayanam in Mohanji UK group. On the first day, I started off with the group. I was in a sitting position in the Zoom. Immediately when the book was read, my stomach was churning and churning. I couldn't even sit anymore. With my medical condition, I've had incontinence episodes. So I said, no, I can't sit for this Parayinam. I had to like really rush to the toilet, and I left the doors open. My family members were all upstairs. I can hear the Parayinam going, but I'm sitting on the toilet. This is what is happening to me. And, if I were to say how I'm connected with Mohanji, that's really a big, big, big story behind. Maybe another day. I can't come on the video because I'm really not in a good state to show my face on the camera. But this is what I wanted to share. I know we have to share what's going on with our lives and how we are connected with this master, so that other people will know about Mohanji, and they will understand who is Mohanji, especially people who are not aware about it. So this is what I want to share. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. This is so brave. I'm really, really grateful that you can speak up like that. And on the behalf of many of us, I really feel in my heart that many have had a lot of experiences. And it's so beautiful that you really, open up in front of the family and everyone else. I'm sure that everything that you are sharing is very legit, very true to you. And all of us and many of us have been through tremendous journey with so many ups and downs with Mohanji, not because uh, ups and downs, I'm saying because we are really, many of us, I believe, are very true to this path and we really want to progress. and the so-called spiritual path sometimes it has to have these ups and downs, because it's all about our evolution and progress. And everything that you just mentioned and that you shared, I can feel it in my heart. And you have a huge support from the masters, from Mohanji, and a lot of it's just the Mohanji family in general. And thank you so much for sharing everything. Please stay, truthful to yourself. And you have a huge support system here. Jai Mohanji.
Jai Mohanji, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, dear
sharing.
Dhanalakshmi. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that I agree with what Boyana said. Thank you for opening yourself and saying there's a lot that goes on, and you are not alone. There are many people, and everybody goes through their own journey and feeling. What is important is that, like as you said, you feel that you are in Mohanji is holding you, whatever your journey that you're going through, but the master is protecting you, the master is holding you, and that understanding is what is important. I think through this meditation, that was the aim, as to constantly feel in all dimension that it's maybe we are not close in physical physical dimension. Maybe we are not there near to him, or Mohanji is not next to us, but when we connect to the consciousness, we'll feel that in all dimensions he's holding us, protecting us, and in our journey he's there with us. And once we understand that, when we realize that awareness, we will never feel separated. We will always be we will always feel that unity. So thank you for sharing this. I think it does reassure everybody, and also inspire others also to share their story. I just wanted to ask, I mean, Boyana is here today. Boyana, thank you for leading, and sorry for the technical issues that we had today. But I just wanted to tell everybody that, Boyana is such an fantastic singer. And many of you who have heard the reimagined song, which both Boyana and Yelena sang together. I mean, there are many other songs also. Boyana does fantastic for EBC Kids, teaching children songs. And Boyana also has been part of Mohanji's office team some time back as his PA. So I'm requesting Boyana, everybody who is doing the leading, conducting every day, to share their experience. So let people know your experience as well. So if you are okay, would you like to share some of your experience with Mohanji?
It's yes, of course. Nearly 10 years back, I met Father in Macedonia. It's hard to put everything in a to make like a definition of the importance of Mohanji in my life, but there's like life before and life after in Mohanji, and I mean, I did, as you said, I worked closely as a PA back in Macedonia a few years back. And even before that happened, when I met Mohanji, I felt in my heart that this is my home, and I found what I was looking for without any analysis or whatsoever. There's been plenty of stories and life transformational experiences for me. I think my life in Singapore in the last 4 or 5 years is also thanks to his guidance, and I'm following as much as I can, not him more, but just the path itself, and it's not easy to describe the connection. Actually, Subhashri, I was not expecting the question, but it's just who I am. I feel like I found myself 10 years back, and I'm still walking. I'm still doing what I'm doing, and I encourage people. Actually, I would like ideally for a lot of people to awaken a little more on the planet and just walk the so-called spiritual path. But again, we cannot enforce and we cannot push people to be or to do things that they're not ready to do. I mean, I can talk endlessly, and you've also been yourself a beautiful instrument of Mohanji, and we are all in this together, and it's been nearly 10 years, and it feels like yesterday.
Tell us the story of Reimagine.
With the Reimagine story. Okay, so, well, there was a song that when we got together, all of us locked during COVID times, right? I had this huge desire, and behind there's the altar there. So I would just wake up in the morning and I would like have my own, we were all locked up in the rooms, right? And, spaces. And I would just speak to the altar. I would say, Father, can you give me something? I don't know, something musical, something challenging, something. And each day I was really bragging about musical experience. And one day I heard that I got a message from, in that case, it was Pratibha, I think. And she said, someone, Father Yelena, they want to talk to you about a song, something. I said, okay, fine. And then the song got to me, and I heard the music and I heard the lyrics, and I was like, wow, this is phenomenal. And then I had 2 tears in my eyes, like, it was tears of recognition, basically. So they just felt like that. And I said, okay, my wish is now true. And it came true. And then I got in touch with the producers who actually, produced the song. They are friends of mine. And so we went into this journey together, and we were recording the Reimagine song for like 3 or 4 weeks from different angles of the planet. And it became the anthem for peace. For WC and generally, I think for all of us who are connected to Mohanji and generally to the well-being in the world. And the rest is history. I mean, you guys can see it on YouTube. Everything is available on the WCA platform. It's World Consciousness Alliance. So if you click there, you just type Reimagine, you'll find there's 3 or 4 links from the song. Listen to the song. The song is very healing. It's very uplifting. It cleans the spaces around us. It cleans our own space. What more to say? I think it's probably one of the most, well, it created a huge impact, that song. And yes, I'm just forever grateful. What else to share? I don't know. There's a lot more, of course.
Yeah, I heard Boyana from Yelena that the music was actually done in 5 days. Is that right?
I mean, depends.
Or the recording was done in 5 days, something like that.
Yeah. It was actually the 3 weeks was the whole process of like getting the materials and everything together. But the music itself, much, much faster than that. Yeah. And we actually work with the speed of light, and how the production went. It was very smooth comparing to, how locked we were. I don't even know, when you think about it, how possible it was for anyone to even go out without a mask and record in a studio. That was like, especially here, it wasn't impossible, but everything became possible for that song.
So Yelena was in Bangalore, Mohanji was in Bangalore, children sang, they were in Bangalore, you were in Singapore, the musicians
in Macedonia.
Where were they?
In Macedonia. In Macedonia.
The music producers were in Macedonia, and this was COVID lockdown, and the beautiful song came. Actually, Boyana is not directly related, but this is about Reimagine. Probably everybody has heard already, Yelena. The lyrics Mohanji wrote during this COVID lockdown time. One morning he just, he wrote it. He came down with this piece of paper to give it to Yelena, saying that sing it, and Yelena, who was not singing for many years, her throat was, kind of blocked. And when Mohanji said, make a song out of it, she said, that the music actually just got downloaded to her. She didn't even plan it. And then, the history, as you said, they contacted you, they got the producer, and I think she's telling all the music. There were a lot of technical terms. I don't know all the instruments that you used. Maybe you can say that a bit, but all that was done in, like I said, in lightning spirit. In 5 days, the children sang. Mohanji also narrated something in between, and we have this beautiful song. I don't know if everybody wants. Maybe it will be nice for you to play that song, Boyana.
Yes, sure. Let me try. If YouTube agrees, then I can play.
Oh, maybe I can try then if you have problem.
Let's try. Let's go from the meditation, and I'll go back like this. Give me just a second.
Yeah.
I think I can arrange that. Let me go to. Okay. There we go. I think it's best that we play it on.
You can share your screen again.
Yeah, just give me a sec. It's interesting how I shared today on my Facebook wall. I shared just the recent concert that I did for 1,400 children, where I was singing Reimagine. And I just shared that today. Children react so beautifully
Wow.
on this song. I'm very impressed, actually, Subhashri. Very, very impressed. Okay, let's try.
I got it if you want.
I got it.
I got it.
Can
Yeah.
you see?
Yeah, share. Yeah, it's coming up. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. Wonderful. No,
Is it sharing?
stopped. It stopped. Okay, let me share then. It looks like some.
Yes, I think you should. Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I hope this is the one.
You could play any. Could be any.
You can hear it?
Yes, perfect.
Lazy in this afternoon, laying myself on a green turf, I gently gaze at the blue sky and wonder. I wonder how the world would be without us people on it. Reimagine, reimagine. As I rewind my thoughts, I give flights to my mind and reimagine a world of love, love and love. A bright new world so vast in variety, where all beings live in peace and love in dreams, integrity and a harmony. Reimagine. Reimagine a world of beings, not man, beings in nature, wild and free, living in perfect harmony. Heaven on earth, heaven on earth. Reimagine, reimagine.
My darling, just compassion, gratitude, humility, respect, selflessness, ahimsa, ahimsa, ahimsa. No violence, no betrayals, no hatred, no enmities, no man-made barriers, no borders, no boundaries, no worries, no displacements, no sorrows, just freedom and love, just love, my love.
Amazing, amazing.
Oh, thank you, Subhashri, for initiating this unplanned.
No, it's so beautiful, so beautiful. Thank you, thank you. I actually this song took me to the COVID. I know we're a bit late, but if you have all 5 minutes, I can share something. This is all about sharing, coming back. So when the COVID started, the lockdown, just before the lockdown, this was March 2nd week, 10th, 12th. So I was in Bangalore with Mohanji. Actually, this is all happened in a very miraculous way. Mohanji was actually supposed to come to UK that time. There was a function, there was an event in the Parliament, House of Lords, where Mohanji was speaking. But then just, the same day when he was supposed to travel, that was, all the meetings were cancelled. So Mohanji then did not travel to UK. And obviously we were very upset about that because Mohanji was coming after 2 years. So then Mohanji said, okay, if I'm not coming to London, you can come to Bangalore. He was in Bangalore that time. And I thought that, Mohanji was just joking. But he was serious, So then within 3 hours, within 5 hours of that, my ticket was booked and I was in the airport next early morning, and I reached Bangalore. And that is a time when Mohanji is at one place. And this every day the COVID news was coming. So the next day, because this COVID news was just growing and all the discussion and everything. So Mohanji, the next day itself, said to Deviji was there. There was a training that was also happening. So Deviji and the other acharyas were there. So he said to Deviji that, all Maitri practitioners should start doing Maitri, but online, while you are on, you use your social media and do the online Maitri. And then he guided Deviji what to do. So he kind of, gave the guidance. And then very next day itself, Deviji did that on Facebook Live, and she guided the online Maitri. It was brilliant. People just loved it. And the very next day, I was with Mohanji, and Mohanji said, why don't you do Maitri on Facebook? And I was shocked because I did not know that. I didn't even think I can remember all that script, and I've never done Facebook Live, and this never done anything live speaking in public like that, and especially after Deviji has done, it's like too much of pressure. So I was not confident at all. So I was very scared, to be honest. I was very scared. So I told Mohanji that, but Mohanji, how can I do it? It's not possible. So then he obviously understood my fear inside me. And he looked at me very intensely, and he said to me that very sternly, he said, when you say no to something, understand that it is your ego which is speaking. That one sentence, my God, I just, it's like you can feel that a pot of glass breaks down. I broke like that. I was thinking, where do I show my face? I cannot hide. And but it was such a hard hitting thing. And then that evening, when we went back to Mohanji's home, and with me George was there. He was also Mohanji's PA. George was there, and I told George on our way back in the cab, I said, George, I would like to do the online Maitri, but obviously now not live, but I will record. Would you record it for me? Because George had the camera for recording, all the recording camera and all that. So we reached home quite late, and by the time we were ready, it was nearly like 11:30 or so. And I sat down, I connected to Mohanji, and I just did it. I didn't even remember what to, like, I didn't memorize any of the script. I said, Mohanji, surrendering to you, and I did it. So it took about 45 minutes or whatever. I did it. And after that, George started actually editing that. And after some time, he comes back and knocks my door saying that, Subhashri, there was some issue with the sound. There was some other sound in the background coming. We got to record again. I said, oh dear. Then I changed my clothes again. I came down and we recorded. So by the time, it was almost like 1 a.m. And this time, so it's like second time. So imagine it was Mohanji's house. You can imagine the energy in Mohanji's house. And this I did already once. And middle of the night, so it was completely silent and all that. Then this is second time I'm doing. So it's not like ordinary recording, right? This is actually the energy cleansing was happening through that, all the online Maitri process. And by the second time I did, George was completely knocked out, So when I finished, he said, where was I? I don't know. I was deported to somewhere, I was ported somewhere. And then he sat down and he actually did the editing and everything ready. 6 o'clock next morning. By the time we're supposed to do the Arati, the edited file was ready, and he posted on the Facebook. Obviously it was not live, but he posted on Facebook. And when I went back to see Mohanji, and then I said, Mohanji, okay, so I've done online Maitri now. So his one sentence of no ego, no, there's no supporting of, no laziness, no ego, no fear, none of that can stand when Mohanji is there. And that's it. His one sentence actually did it. And, that was my first ever something that I did public like that. And that video got about 5,000-6,000 views that time. It was miraculous. And the same day in the afternoon, I was still there with Mohanji in that place. And Mohanji said, go live. Why record? Just do live. And then I didn't question. Can I dare telling him anything? I said, okay. So it was like a small room. It was like a treatment room. There is no, I don't have any instrument to keep my mobile somewhere. So it was a stack of tissue boxes that I put it and dressed my mobile to that, sat facing the window. in the background there's just the wall, simple wall, and I went online for Facebook live with online Maitri. So that's how, he guided me, and he used, I remember, guiding us because we were very new to do this Facebook or online. That time Zoom was not even there, we didn't even know Zoom. So he used to guide how to speak, where you put camera, how the light should, it is amazing that how Mohanji guides us, even practical tips. And then those are the days when he just one day morning told me, bring your mobile and record what I'm speaking. And I just started, just mobile audio recording, and he started giving this message on COVID. So as long as I was there for about a week or so, every day Mohanji started giving those audio messages COVID time. I don't know if you all remember that time, but he started giving those 10 minutes or whatever, there's no time limit. He was just, every day he would just speak. Yeah, every day he used to just speak, and I used to record on my mobile, and then I used to post on the WhatsApp groups. And then after a week, suddenly they announced that, okay, now it's lockdown, all flights are closing. So the last flight so the flight that I had gone to India, they cancelled. So then I had to reach out to British Airways, and British Airways was the last flight. It was the last flight from Bangalore coming to London. I came in the last flight before the complete lockdown for 2 years happened. So I went in the flight, I went and came back, like completely like a cocoon, Mohanji, completely protected. But that 1 week when I was there, so many things happened. After I came back, this online thing started. So we started doing online chanting and all those times. I mean, COVID time, you all know all that we did. But it started from there, So the start of Mohanji's talks, Mohanji's COVID messages, then the songs, all the online events, mantra chanting, meditation, online Maitri, satsangs, book reading, all that started. I can't forget that how Mohanji put that foundation that time. And from there it just coming, and I'm telling few acharyas, then acharyas to volunteers, and then then we all became pro in talking online. And then Zoom, we have gone a long way since that March 2020 till now. Amazing. But that sorry to take time, but it just reminded me of how Mohanji really holds our hand in every way, whether it is writing the song for Yelena and Boyana, to doing the new techniques and guiding us even where to focus the camera and where the light should be.
Yeah, thank you, Subhashri. And this is just really it's so much more than just writing a song, or like it's everything basically. Once you're in it, he just takes you through so much. And when you said what, I really want to just add on to your when you say no. Wow, this is so true and so big. Like once you say no, you immediately to something, immediately it's your ego. And this is so. I had an experience just 3-4 weeks back when I was stubborn, very stubborn, like a little kid for a particular situation. And just saying no, 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 and I could literally like feel like, as you're saying, like his kind of his voice or something saying no. You can't say no to things. You just have to go and do it.
Yeah. Yes.
You're just like, either okay, fine, but we all have such subtle ego as well. I mean, and it's fine to admit a lot of things, because we are not perfect, and we never will be, because we are learning. And this is the beautiful thing about this being with him. Every single day, every single moment, if you contemplate, there's so much for you to learn. But that thing about you saying no, thank you so much, it confirmed my experience for 3 weeks ago as well.
After that, I don't dare to say no to him for anything. But then is also understanding that, what do you fear of? Who is doing it? Was it this, that point of time, I thought my fear was because, oh, what if I forget the script? I may not be able to remember the script. Maybe I will not be able to do so well as Deviji does. These are the fears, right? I'm really dissecting it. But is it me who is doing it? At that point of time, if I'm thinking I am doing, then this comparison comes, this fear comes, then everything comes. But it's not me who will do it, right? It's none of us to do it. It's Mohanji who will speak through. He just taking our voice, but he is the one who is doing it. And I realized that night he made me do 2 times online Maitri, and so much cleansing that happened. And the next day, I mean, I continued doing every day after that. So who was saying it? I was not remembering the words. So I had to just, he had to tell me to remind that it's not, you are not the doer. You do not do it. I will do it through you. So that's very important for us to, always remember. So yeah, he is there to kick our butt like this in the times required. But
when we start thinking it's us, he just goes like, hey, no, forget about
no
me,
laziness.
mine, all that.
Yeah, no laziness, no doership, no ownership. Surrender and it will happen. So yeah. So thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for staying on and listening. We'll get back tomorrow again.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Jay
Boyana. Thank you so much.